And this last question, 1E, we're told that the selling price is $70. We don't know what the cost price is, nor do we know what the amount of markup is in dollars, but we do know that markup is equal to 66 2/3%, but it's based on something. What's it based on? According to the textbook, it's based on selling price. So let's make a note of that. That's important. Because since markup is 66 2/3% based on selling price, I can mark that here in my little chart. 66 2/3% of selling price is what my markup is equal to. And now I'm going to go to where 100% of selling price is. And 100% of selling price is up here. So 100% of selling price is on my selling price row, and now I can logically figure out what goes in the middle here, and I'm going to subtract the cost price. The cost price must be equal to, since it's all based on sales, it must be equal to 33 1/3% of selling price. Notice that everything is based on sales here, so we have to use a common base, or like terms to make them into like terms. So 100% of sales minus 33 1/3% of sales leaves me with 66 2/3% of sales. And so now, since I know what sales is, I can substitute the sales of selling price of $70. So 33 1/3% of selling price means I have to calculate 33 1/3% of $70, and 33 1/3% of $70 works out to be an amount of $23.33. And when I subtract $23.33 from 70, I end up with $46.67 as my change. That's the amount of markup. Of course, the other way of calculating that, and you should always double check, is to substitute $70 in for selling price to work out what the markup is. So you could also calculate 66 2/3% of $70. You will end up with $46.67. And now the last question is to figure out what the markup percentage is based on cost price, and that's going to be a ratio of markup to cost price, and that markup is $46.67 expressed as a percentage of $23.33. And that works out to be a value of 200%. 200% on cost price. So a markup of 200% of cost price is equivalent to a markup of 66 2/3% of selling price. Those two markups are equivalent markups.